Hello, welcome. I have a tag video to share with you. This is the How Many Pumpkins tag, and I was tagged by Disney Meg's Coloring, who also created the tag. So thank you, Meg, for thinking of me and tagging me. Also, if you would love to join in, I would encourage you to do so. It's open to everybody. I'm not going to tag anybody specific, mainly because the two who I know would do it, Meg beat me too. So in this video, I am going to show you my fall collection. This is not my full collection just because I have so many fall books that it would probably be like a 2-hour long video. So this is mostly pumpkins I have colored and pumpkins I want to color, but it does showcase a little bit of my fall collection, and that way if you are interested in any or want to get an idea of what books you may want for the season, you can do that. I am going to show them a little quick, so if you would like a full flip or a link or anything like that, please let me know and I can get that done and we'll get started. Okay, I did not count my pumpkins ahead of time because I just basically didn't want to count them twice. So I am going to count them as we go, and then I'm going to, at the end of probably maybe October or November, because usually November and December I Christmas color, I will kind of see how many pumpkins I've added to my collection in my completed pages. So it'll be a pumpkin challenge. So the first one is Colors of Autumn by Nicolette Delafray. I got this last season. This was a new out. I won it in a contest, a cover contest. So I have colored the cover. So there is one pumpkin. It's a PDF, so I don't have it with me. But I have colored the cover. And then also, this is one of the books that I would like to tackle this season. And it doesn't, I mean, there's a whole lot of pages with pumpkins and everything, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to tackle, but Colors of Autumn. Okay, next is 50 Halloween Mandalas. I don't adore this book. I just never, and the pictures are super cute. Mandalas I struggle with. So I did manage to do, and I didn't tag my pages either because I felt like it was going to be a lot of tags. So I apologize for all the flipping. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pumpkins. And I think that is about all the pumpkins I have done in this book. Again, didn't really like it. Struggled to go back to it. So Camellia Angelkova, 50 Halloween Mandalas. Okay, and these are in no random order. Basically, I pulled all my fall stuff off the shelf to put on my desk because my desk has a built-in bookshelf. So I took off all my summer and things I wasn't going to complete, and I'm replacing it with fall. So this was a great time to do this video. So it looks like I got 2 pumpkins there. This is not a completed page. I'm still counting them because they are colored. Not sure if that's allowed. Oh, I should probably turn it sideways. I am also hoping to come back and work on this page a little more though. This is Color It. I love the paper. This is marker and I think it's turning out beautiful, but I think last year I started so many pages because there were so many books I wanted to tackle that a lot of them just became whips. Okay, this is Calm, Color and Create. This is one of the like magazine type ones you can buy at Walmart. I don't buy these anymore just because they started to get a lot of repeat Shutterstock images. But back when I first started coloring, these are all I had, were all these little magazines from Walmart. So I do have this one that I did in 2020. So there is one more pumpkin to my collection there. Again, probably won't go back to that book, but okay, the Coloring Heaven Halloween Special. This is Hannah Lynn, Ines Guerrero, multiple artists. That is not pumpkins, but if you ever wanted to see a Grim Reaper on a unicorn, I made it happen. Oh, right in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, not a completed pages, but I really, really hope that I will come back and tackle this one because I was on a good roll. It's looking great. I just need to finish it. So Halloween Special. Okay, Jade Summer adult coloring book. This one I struggled with because it's a lot of big open spaces, and mainly I use a lot of pencil these days. I mean, I do marker here and there, but pencil is what makes me happy. And these big spaces are just a pain with pencil. So I have one whole pumpkin in this book, and I might come back and finish this page still. I do like it. It's off to a good start. Maybe I will play with markers more. So, one whole pumpkin in the Jade Summer Autumn book. All right, this book was a gift by Jamie. This is Fairies in Nature, Cutie Dolls 2, Genovia Art. And this was a gift from Jamie. I do believe it was a happy birthday or something along those lines. She doesn't have a pumpkin. Oh, I remember. So I tackled this one, and I didn't get done. I got the pumpkin done. He needs a little more pencil work, but I didn't get the rest done. So, again, one more pumpkin that I'm hoping to come back and finish. So, Cutie Dolls 2. These two kind of go together. So this is Jana Prosperina, and I've also heard her name said Yana, so I may be saying that wrong. I just recently heard that, and I was like, oh. I would feel awful because she's one of my favorite artists, but I'm not for sure how you say her name. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually only going to count one because only one pumpkin is done. Again, I was off to a really good start on this page, and I didn't finish it. This was like 2 years ago, and then when I came back, I was like, I don't really like what I did with it. I wish I did something different because my style now is different. And so now the whole book is intimidating. But there are tons of pumpkins in here I would like to tackle. So I might try to fix that page up, or I might just try to tackle, I cannot talk tonight, tackle a new one altogether. And hopefully then I won't be so afraid of this book. So this is Witch's Season. She also has Autumn, which speaks for itself. So it looks the same, and I don't think they're all fairies. No, they're not all fairies. But again, if you are looking for some pumpkins in your life, some witches, some fairies, some kitties, some mushrooms. Look at this little fairy, is too cute. This is your book. So this one is a to-do list. That dragon page is so cute. Hold on. Totally off track, and I will never find it again to show you now. I like how they're doing the exact same pose. I wanted to tackle this one so many times, but this part makes me a little nervous. But yes, so Autumn and Witch's Season by Jana Prosperina. Okay, Country Autumn. And I have 2 of this book, and for some reason my other one did not get pulled with this one, I don't believe. But this is a want to do. So there's one I did a long time ago that's really ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkins. But because I have 2 of this book, I would really like to redo that page. Maybe leave off my lumberjack washi tape. Would be cool. But again, lots of pumpkins, lots of options. So this is on the to-do list. Country Autumn, and that's another Jade Summer book. Okay, sorry about that. Next we have Spooktacular Halloween. Now I have not finished a page in here. I'm not going to count this pumpkin because he's not done. He's a really ugly pumpkin. Jamie talked me into this book, and I do like it. It is super cute, but my struggle to finish it is real, to finish a page in it. Again, not going to count these pumpkins. They're not done. They might have been when I was working on the page, but I don't feel like they look very done now. I thought I had at least one done pumpkin in here, though. I started a few. There was like a color along out of this book, and so I started like a little of each page to try to keep up, but that didn't happen. But I guess I don't have a done pumpkin. So there's a peek at Spooktacular Halloween anyway, and this is by Julia Rivers. She also has a fairy tale one, if that is your thing. Oh, there is the other Country Autumn book. It did get pulled. but I don't think I have worked on anything in this one. It was my luck. I bought one because I absolutely loved it, and then someone sent me one because they know how much I love autumn, so I ended up with two. Coloring Book Cafe Country Autumn. This one isn't my favorite of theirs. They are pretty images, but but here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins. That is the only page I have tackled in here, and it looks like it's mostly alcohol marker. So, I'm not sure if I'll come back to that one, but Country Autumn, and I totally forgot my number. 4. Okay. This is Hannah Carlzon's A Witch's Cottage. I have a done page in here, but wouldn't you know it that there's not a pumpkin in sight. So I do have a plan to tackle, and actually looking through this book, there is not a whole lot of pumpkin action going on. So there is one page in here with pumpkins, like a little girl in a pumpkin patch or something to that effect. This one. Not sure if it's the one I will tackle this year, but I would like to get 1 or 2 done out of this book. This is my favorite book by Hannah so far. Okay, another Coloring Book Cafe, and this is Halloween. I tackled first page right off the bat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkins. I really like how this page turned out. It was like scary when I started it, and I did it for some kind of challenge or something. There was a prompt that went with it because I would have never chose this one otherwise, but it was a good little challenge and I'm happy with it. So yeah, Halloween Coloring Book Cafe. The next one is Coloring Fantasy, and you guys can't laugh at this one. This was in 2000, like probably 2018. So yes, fairly. I was a baby colorist at the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But would you look at the lack of vibrant colors and blending and shading and everything. I've thought about going back and retouching this page a couple times. Like, look at this huge spot out of the lines right here. And then I was like, no, you know, this is a good example to show people when they say, you know, how'd you start coloring? I'm going to be like, just like this. I do believe, I don't even know what pencils these were. I do believe they were still Prismacolors, but unsure. I mean, you can see I tried, but oh, did I fail? However, I don't think there's another pumpkin in this book, so I may not tackle this book this season. Maybe. It's got some pretty flower pages. But, again, trying to do the Great Pumpkin Challenge and get me some pumpkins done. Wee Wicked's coloring book. This is Carla Magana. I have a whole bunch of pages colored in this book, and wouldn't you know it, I don't have a pumpkin. So I have a cute little skeleton. I have this guy. I have Frankenstein and his bride with her nice shiny hair. I have a mess of a bat because I tried some mixed media in some glitterific paint that was not a way to go. The little voodoo guy who I tried to make less scary with my Barbie pink glitter. And he's got a little pearl in his hair. But not a pumpkin. I even have a witch. Some sugar skulls with a nice touch of glitter background. This book is a hot mess. I know that. Ice cream cones, eyeballs, and more skulls. Not a pumpkin. So, cool book. Love the book. Apparently, need to find a pumpkin in it. Yes, Carla Magana. Wee Wickeds. That would be a book I wouldn't mind buying again and trying not to kill this time. Year of Witches. And for those of you who are unaware, she has a regular book out called Witches and a new book out called Witching Around or something like that. It's on its way to me. So when it gets here, I will let you know. But I do have pumpkins in here colored. Now, wouldn't you know it that I buddy colored with Jamie last year when we got this book. And we colored this desk page. I don't like it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I should have did something other than this blue, but I was trying to keep a witchy feel. And you can see where I was like going to add stars and then decided that they were awful. But there's not a pumpkin on this whole page. Lucky for me, I started another one of the witches at the grocery store. So this one is called The Witch Shop. And I have one whole pumpkin colored on it. So, saved. I do adore her books. I don't necessarily love the paper. I struggle so much on this paper. But I do love the books. The images are cute. I like their size. Yes. So definitely will be getting all 3 of those books. I'm also quite the witch fan, along with Fall. This is Bless Your Heart by Julian St. Clair. And I absolutely adore this book. The only thing I don't like about it is, of course, it's double-sided. So there is some fall pictures in here I would like to tackle. I would love to tackle this one too. My son is so into fishing. We've been fishing so much this summer that I really want to dedicate that page to him. But there's like not a specific pumpkin page in here I want to do, but there's a truck somewhere with some pumpkins in the back that I might add to my to tackle list and see if I can get to. However, I was going to order a second copy of this book. I was like, all right, it's double-sided. Maybe if it's cheap enough, because it's an older book. Jamie gave it to me in 2020, and it's a 2017, so it's an older book. So maybe it'll be cheap. I can get another copy, because I killed this one. This side is not so bad. It just kind of looks like the Easter Bunny and the chickens got together. Let's mix. This side, somebody should have took my pencils away because these rainbow chickens are not okay. And I do feel like this was a prompt of some kind, rainbow-ish something. I don't remember for sure, but someone should have took my pencils away for sure. So I wouldn't have mind having a fresh copy of this book, but I went on Amazon to price it, and it is now $40. So we're going to work around the rainbow chickens and keep on keeping on in the Bless Your Heart book. But that is one of my hopefully to-dos. Alright, this is Halloween by Jade Summer. This is not the same as the Autumn, but it is similar in that it is the large print books. And so again, I haven't done a whole lot because the big spaces get me. I get bored. I know some people like easy coloring. To me, the intricate involved is my relaxation. So I'm going to try them. I'm going to try to get into it. This is when I first got my Arteza watercolor pencils. So no pumpkins there. I don't have a pumpkin in here. So this must be my, I want to color a pumpkin in this book. So Halloween by Jade Summer. Autumn mandalas. Now I thought because I like autumn so much that autumn mandalas would not be a problem for me. Still don't love them. This one I killed with the background. I thought a nice rough vintage paper look would be cool. You know, should have just left the background off. There was a nice one with pumpkins though that I could probably try to tackle. So pumpkins and apples. And apples and acorns and pears that I thought looked really cool at the time, but I think my chalk background really killed the vibrancy. Again, 2020, so I was kind of a baby colorist. My leaves are ugly. At the time, I thought I was rocking it. But I do not have any plans of purchasing another one of this book. I would like to do her other one, though. Okay, Autumn Harvest. This is the newest Teresa Goodridge out, and I have absolutely nothing colored in here because I just got it a little while ago, a couple weeks maybe. So, of course, it is on the to-do pumpkin list. Okay, 50 Autumn Miniatures. Again, Camellia Angelkova, and I have loved this book to death, almost. So I have to go through and check my pumpkins. So my raccoon page is done. That page is done. So far, no pumpkins, though. My little fox is done. Just the doorway is done. 1, 2, 3 ugly pumpkins, and I never finished this page because I hated how dark my pumpkins came out. No pumpkins on that page. Apparently, I've done a lot of pages in here, and I have avoided the pumpkins in an autumn book somehow. Not sure how I pulled that off. I love how this one turned out. This is one of my favorites. This is the one I would like to order another copy and do in pencil. So my little mice are done. My owls are done. No pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this was when I got my Arteza watercolor pencils, and I was like, oh, this will be a great idea. It was, in fact, not a great idea. And I tried to outline it with black pen and, like, try to fix it. No. There's one more pumpkin. I think I have all the pages going forward here done. One whole pumpkin and two more whole pumpkins. All right, so that is 50 Autumn Miniatures by Camilla. Halloweenscapes. This is by Jessica Mazurkowitz, and this is a Dover coloring book. So these are like $2 or $3. These are not the Creative Haven, but if you are looking, if you like Jessica's work, she has that for a pumpkin page. This is a really cute book. She's got cats, she's got ghosts, masks, Frankenstein and the Scientist, a werewolf, like all kinds of like wallpaper typey images. I do not have any pumpkins done in here, apparently, but Halloweenscapes by Jessica Mazurkowitz. Lacy Sunshine. This is Lacy Sunshine's Hocus Pocus coloring book. Very cute, and I have not tackled it very much. Again, this is another one I really struggle with the paper on, and so once I get like a ugly image and I struggled with the paper so much, I really struggle to go back with the book. So I'm not even going to count that one because it's ugly. And she's got one whole pumpkin on her, sort of. It's her trick-or-treat bag, but counting it anyway. So she turned out cute, but alcohol markers is definitely the way to go in this book. And so Lacy Sunshine, Hocus Pocus. Dainty Damsels Halloween collection. And I have 2 of these, so sorry about the wiggle. So I have Dainty Damsels Halloween collection and then 2019. Not sure which came first. 2018, so this must have been first. J.N. Sheets. I kind of quit with her books because of the quality control issues. There was some duplicate images. A lot of them are chopped off. I've heard they've gotten better, but I haven't ventured into them. However, because I did spend money on these books once upon a time, I would like to tackle a page in one of these Halloween books. I do like this page, Pumpkin Patch. Sorry, sliding everywhere. So that might be one I try to tackle. There's my Jasmine, which doesn't feel Halloween to me, but okay. Should be playing dress up, I suppose. Here's one with lots of pumpkins. So yeah, if I decide to do my pumpkin challenge, that one had a lot. So Dainty Damsels. Cottage Dreams, Colorful Moments. So I bought this book a while back, and I had one copy, and I opened it and was doing a flip through on the channel, and the more I flipped the pages, the book just started falling apart. This one almost feels like it's going to do the exact same, so I have been really scared to color in it. But I'm gonna bite the bullet, and we're gonna find one of the nice, oh yeah, see, like it's glue bound, so the glue is just coming right out. So I already have the other one. They let me keep the other one, and it's already in plastic sheets and whatnot, but I have my eye on this one. So we will give it a try. So I don't know how to say the artist name, but Cottage Dreams, Colorful Moments. Just be aware that the pages fall out on that book. Okay, this is From Halloween to Christmas. I do not have a pumpkin actually colored. Oh, my rub-on letters are sticking. So my rub-on letters from Dollar Tree. So I don't have an actual pumpkin in here, but this is one I would like to tackle. I don't think I do anyway. I didn't even finish her. That must be why I don't remember coloring her. Oh, my Batgirl. No pumpkins. So this is my hope to add to probably this little girl. So, hope to add to the pumpkins. Look. All right, Autumn Charm, and I think I only have 1 or 2 done out of this book. This one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one was a buddy color. I was thinking it was one I did the color along. And then this one we did as a color along on the channel. So this is still up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little pumpkins on that page. I also did not, oh, we have more. I was mistaken. I tackled some rainbow pumpkins. So there was a prompt in Teresa Goodridge's Facebook group to do non-traditional pumpkins. So of course, this is the route Ashley chose to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rainbow pumpkins. So this was out of my other book, so I still have an original if I would like to do the orange pumpkins, but keep this one in here for good memories. Good memories. Okay, now that is all my pumpkins for this book. I will probably tackle some more out of this one this year. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a color along out of it, but... Okay, autumn scenes, we have... Oh, it's such a disaster going on. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and these are done. They are just old because they were for a group like color along, again, book color along. So those are all the pages out of there I've colored. I don't think I have. Nope. So then I have another copy where I didn't tear out all the pages and hurry along for a color along. So my deer aren't finished. I'm not going to count those because they aren't finished, but I have 1, 2, 3 pumpkins there. And you can tell these are old because they're from 2020, so no shading or nothing going on. This one, I did one in 2020 and then one as a color along on my channel. I keep them both in my book because I feel like it is so fun to look back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pumpkins on that one. So both of my books are well loved. Hopefully will continue to be well loved. There's 2 on my trick or treat page. 1, 2, 6. Did I just count this one? I'll have to go back and watch the video, and if I counted that one, I'll take it off. I'm not sure if he counts 1, 2, 3 pumpkins, but that's how I'm going to count it. So, and then 2 on my little house in the front here. Autumn Scenes by Teresa Goodridge. Whole lots of pumpkins going on there. Okay, only a couple more here. 50 Halloween miniatures. I prefer the miniatures over the mandalas. This one is cool because it has black backgrounds. We don't have this one, but we have 1 pumpkin, 2, 3, 4 pumpkin. 4, 5. She turned out cute, and I love her little Dollar Tree stickers I added. 5. I think that's all I have in this book. Yeah, I didn't get too far on this one. It is a super curled book, so it is like hard to flip through, but 5 on the Halloween minis. Okay, this is Edwina McNamee. Sorry, my phone only. Anyways, I don't do a whole lot of Edwina, but I do adore this book. Unfortunately, the 1 pumpkin I did in here, I kind of butchered. But there is doubles. So you get white, backgrounds and black backgrounds, which is nice. So I have this one, which I'm not going to count because it's not done, and I used it as practice for the northern sky. Shouldn't have done that, but okay. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins here, and I do adore how this page turned out. Obviously my marker blending needed some more work or some pencil touch up, but October 4th, 2021, so apparently then I didn't believe a whole lot in blending or shading or anything either. Getting closer though. You can see I tried to add a little shine to my pumpkins here. So yeah, Halloween by Edwina McNamee. Hocus Pocus. I got this book last year and I was so excited. Of course, the new Hocus Pocus movie came out. This is the only whip I have in this book, which is sad because I was so excited for it and then I never finished anything out of it. But I really wanted to go slow and take my time. There are quite a few pumpkin-y-ish pages, whether they're hiding somewhere or it's like a wallpaper image. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to tackle, and I can't even find one to show you. That's how many are in here. But with this one, with any luck, you will see some Hocus Pocus images from me, or at least one with some pumpkins. So that is The Art of Coloring, the Disney Hocus Pocus. I do have another Hocus Pocus book. It's a smaller version. Little cute pocket size I found last year. Let me see. This one. So just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. An unofficial coloring book. So it doesn't have like the witches or the names or anything because they're not official. But this one didn't have as prominent of pumpkins this page. But, so yes. One way or another you will see, hopefully, some Hocus Pocus. Okay, this one is called Hello Autumn, and I also have Calm and Cozy, and I also have, sorry, wiggling the camera a whole bunch because I don't have my stuff together here. I thought I had them all right here together. Okay, and I also have Rustic Cabins. So all three of these, I love Demita's work. I love her scenery more than like the people-y ones. But all three of these are beautiful type fall books. So if you're looking for more like cabins and scenery type, Rustic is for you. And I know this is off track of pumpkins. There is not a pumpkin in this book, but Rustic Cabins. And again, if you need any flips, let me know. Calm and Cozy. So this is more like leaning in toward the winter side of things. We have snow, we have cider, we have some presents, the Christmas tree. So this one is a little more wintry. I thought it had more fall when I decided to show it. But, so be aware of that one. Calm and Cozy is a little more winter. But then we have Hello Autumn. And I absolutely adore this book. So we got turkeys. We got a water wheel with a river and some ducks. Like, here's a cute little pumpkin flower arrangement. So this is definitely one I'm going to tackle. I have no idea, and you get duplicate pages. Pumpkin patch. Here's a perfect one. Look at all those pumpkins I could have counted. Another one. So, beautiful book. Definitely a slower, take your time kind of book, but beautiful. So that one is Hello Autumn by Demita Victoria. Okay, Fall Friends by Deborah Muller. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Fall Friends, Deborah Muller. Those pages aren't done. I colored some in Crayola because at one point I was going to color with watercolor and color over with pencil and didn't. So, 1, 2 pumpkins. This book was also a gift from Jamie, so thank you, Jamie. And then this was a buddy color with Jamie, and there's one whole pumpkin in it. One whole pumpkin. I do like how the color palette on this one turned out, though. I struggle with Deborah's pages. From Jamie, Friendiversary, a couple years ago. She knows me too well. I do struggle with some of her girls. These fall girls are pretty cute and not bad to color. But yeah, fall prints. And then last but not least is another I hope to color in. So I have Autumn Vibes by Coloring Book Cafe. Notice the theme here. I really like my Coloring Book Cafe. Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. I don't know which one I want to tackle yet, but I have pulled this book every year for a couple years and haven't touched it, so I'm hoping this will be the year. So Autumn Vibes, Coloring Book Cafe. Another one I want to tackle on my to-do list is Farm Sweet Farm. Now this isn't actually like a dedicated to fall book, but it is farm, which means strawberries. No, somewhere there was a pumpkin page back here. There's, oh, just kidding. I think those are peaches. Just kidding. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't see a pumpkin. But either way, that one is out of the Prismacolor Vintage set, by the way, with washi tape. Turned out pretty. Those could be pumpkins or squashes, maybe, or pumpkins. But either way, I would, even if it's not a pumpkin page, I would really like to get another one done out of here. It's my cow I started and didn't finish. Why I went purple, I'm not sure, but that's one of those lessons learned kind of thing. But yes, so that is Farm Sweet Farm by Marjorie Sarnett. Okay. And I think I will just quickly show these ones. Gothic Fantasy I pulled. Don't know that there's a lot of pumpkins in it. No, that one's no pumpkins. This is the one I meant to pull. Bad Girls Special. And there's the same one that was in the other book I showed. So I might tackle this one first. And if I ruin it, at least it's not in the other book. But yes, very cute pages for fall in that one. Spellbinding Images by Nikki Burnett has pumpkins. I don't have any colored in this one either. Sorry for the noise in the background there. But there's a lot of pumpkins. Very cute book. I did a couple in gel pen, and that was as far as I made that one. So, Spellbinding Images. Cute Witches by Jade Summer. Again, there are pumpkin images in here. Lots of pumpkin in this one, actually. I think there's even a giant pumpkin somewhere. But the ones I colored, here's a recipe for pumpkin soup. But the ones I colored don't have a pumpkin. So, Cute Witches by Jade Summer might be on the to-do list. I have the Autumn Coloring Book by Coloring Book Cafe. This is another one that wasn't very well done. Like, I feel like it was not the greatest. So I haven't done anything in it, but it's a possibility. And then Halloween Fantasy by Molly Harrison. There's a beautiful witch with lots of pumpkins. This is what I have my eye on because the cover is fabulous. But I need my own color palette. And there's another one with a pumpkin. Oh, and her too. So lots of pumpkins in that one too. Halloween Fantasy. So that is all my pumpkins. I will pause real quick and add these up. Alright, so my total is 115 out of my collection. 115 pumpkins. So I feel like that's not bad. Again, I am, as just a challenge to myself and curiosity, going to keep track of how many pumpkins I color throughout the season. And at the end, I will update you from 115 to how many pumpkins I have. Questions, comments, requests, anything like that, again, please let me know. I will link Meg's channel down below if you are interested in watching her video. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.